Good afternoon, it's AKQ Guy for a second round today. Very odd, I must be bored. Actually, no. I want to do a second posting because I'm working on a project that is a response to, or it's a part of a conversation that a good friend and I are having that I'm having a little trouble with at this point. I have my response, it's so big I'm trying to edit it down and get it pieced together. But today, this section of the conversation got put into play again by somebody else completely different, actually in person. And I realized that not a lot of people probably realize where I stand on this issue, so maybe part of the problem is it's very unclear for them. So I thought, I'm going to throw this out here because this has also been an issue on YouTube that some people have responded to different videos of mine. And the thing that's coming up and being in question is my feeling of spirituality and where I stand in my religious life. And this is something that a lot of people get really, really uptight and defensive about. I can get that way, not typically though. It's something that I guess you have to care a lot about. No, I'm joking. But kind of where I stand on the whole religion and spirituality is I do believe that there's something out there. My father tried to raise us as Roman Catholics, and his idea of going to church every Sunday was dropping me and my brother off, and we'd go inside, he'd drive away, and he'd go get himself breakfast until Mass was over. Me being the mouthy little snot that I was, quickly got myself in trouble multiple times until I was escorted to the car by a nun and who told my father never to bring us back. And that didn't upset me. So I wouldn't say I'm Catholic. In fact, I would not say I'm Christian in any shape, way, or form. I don't believe in Jesus Christ. Well, I shouldn't say that. As far as our teachings that are out there and reference to him in the Bible and other scriptures, it seems like he was an incredible man, if he was truly a person, which I do believe there was someone out there. He probably was considered a bit of a prophet, and he had some very good lessons to teach people, but he was just that. He was a man. He wasn't divine. He was not part of a holy trinity, and therefore I wouldn't call myself a Christian. I don't believe in all that Catholic mysticism, and I don't believe in the Bible. I mean, if you even look at the Bible, my feelings on it anyway are that the Bible is talking about two different gods, or God is completely bipolar if you're looking at the Bible. You look at the Old Testament, and this savage God who had no mercy drowned the entire world except for Noah and his family because he was tired of them, burned cities to the ground. And then you turn around and you read the New Testament, and it's all about converting and teaching people the love of Jesus Christ. And it's just like, whoa, whoa, did we have a personality transplant? So, and also the big thing is, for me anyway, is the Bible, or the Bible that most people like to quote and use is, the King James Version. And when King James went out and decided to, get all these incredibly intelligent theologians together and write this Bible, I hate to point out, but information wasn't at its best at that time in the world. And even now, with video and everything else, information is its best, and there's always room for human interpretation. And as far as that goes, it's a great story. It's a collection of amazing stories, and I've read it several times, and I have a copy of it. I have a copy of the Torah, and God forbid, I even have a copy of the Quran, which I know some people, Islamic right-wing Islamics would throw a fit, and I'd probably get killed for having. I also have a copy of the Book of Mormon. I believe in learning, but I don't feel just because I learned about it that it's what I believe. So I do believe in a God up there, or I believe in a benevolent creative spirit, I guess would be the best way to put it. I don't know if God's a male or female. I honestly don't think it matters to them. as far as my spirit and my soul, I think there's something in a body, be it man or beast. There's all this energy, and when something traumatic happens, or even old age and disease, that stops being. And if you ever learn anything about basic physics and whatnot, energy just doesn't stop being. It converts, it changes form, but it doesn't just stop being. Just like it had to come from somewhere. Something had to create this energy. It didn't just appear. So Big Bang theories and Genesis, both of them, I'm kind of like, had to come from somewhere. It couldn't just appear. To me, the world is... Oh, so to finish that thought, excuse me, I think something happens when we die, and this integral part of us, that person, or that thing that makes us us, goes on. Where it goes, I don't know. Do I think any of us know? No, I don't. I think when we die, we're all going to be a little surprised, and we're all going to be just a little shocked, because it's not going to be what we expected. And if it's exactly as you expected, congratulations, you were right, but it's too late to gloat on it, so move on. And sorry, I just had to get that out there. But as far as how I feel the world came about, obviously I don't have I don't go with creationism, and I don't go with the Big Bang theory. I think it probably had a little mixture of both. On that note, that energy doesn't just disappear or suddenly exist out of nothing. The world is based on natural laws. There's all these laws out there. Some of them we know, and some of them we don't. And if something is at work, which I do believe it is, why can't it work within those? Why does it have to be miraculous and outside of natural laws? Why can't evolution happen with a little help? I mean, I more lean towards evolution, but then I also look out there and there's so many millions of things on the planet that are so specific and fill such a specific niche that I can't help but think, how could all that be in just a couple million years? I can't imagine that. It takes so long for that to happen that I feel there had to be a little help, a little divine hand mixing in the pot of genes and helping things happen. I'm probably wrong. I know that. I'm okay with it. But I guess I refuse to believe that we're alone out there. That there's been too many times that either I've been in need or felt the need to ask for something or just to talk. And I've reached out in what would best be described as prayer. And I don't know, I feel a presence. I feel someone watching over me. And I do feel that most of my prayers I have asked for something have been answered. Maybe not exactly how I expected it to be answered. And it might have taken years down the road to look back and say, oh my God, I did get an answer. It wasn't the one I wanted, but I got it. It's the way life is, we don't need everything we want. Life, where would all the fun be? But, okay, so I just felt the need to get all this out there. If you agree, great. If you don't, great. If you feel the need to respond, feel free. I just ask that you're respectable about it. And if you don't feel the need to respond, don't. And for all my friends I just lost, that they're now thinking, oh my God, he's a freak. We never knew. We never knew. He's psychotic. Sorry. But just think about all the fun we won't have going out and, throwing a couple back and talking crap about people. No, I'm joking. I'm not. I don't know. Okay, this is the part of the video that didn't have to happen. So I'm going to take my dogs for a romp. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I will not harass you again until Sunday. Maybe. I need a new hobby.